Hello parade watchers, and welcome to a new history video. Today we'll be looking at one of the biggest characters I ever think, when it comes to this event, which is the laughable bird, Woody Woodpecker, for his appearance as a giant balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. 1982 marked the parade debut of Woody Woodpecker, with Walter Lantz Productions from that year until 1985 and Universal Studios from 1986 to 1996 as his sponsors. Once again, we got another generic design with the arms of joy position. But there is a goof. When Macy's Parade Studio was painting this balloon, they painted his feet orange, instead of his actual color being yellow. Not to mention the width of the balloon itself is one of the widest, approximately at 45 feet long. On his debut, high winds punctured his head, so the handlers had to lower him down in order to successfully make it through, which it worked. Also on a side note, Brian Gumbel, who was the host of that year, had a very special guest in the commentating booth, being Ricky Schroeder, who gets to talk about the Woody Woodpecker balloon. And you're going to see with these years that Woody participated, this balloon had some major ups and downs, as most of the time, he'll be flying low. This is going to be based on the height of the balloon, the amount of helium he uses, and the amount of handlers who has to control him. The only other incident I will mention here is the 1986 parade, when Woody's head and his body was almost torn apart due to those high winds. The other years are only minor.
Marching along with him, Macy, Mouse, Honey Bear, and the fifth soldier looking their best too. I've been joined here. Sarah Purcell gave up her seat moments ago, and joining me in here now. Can we get a shot in here? Dick Schneider is young Ricky Schroeder. Did you have fun in the parade today?
Oh yeah, I loved it. I had a great time.
You had a good time, huh?
My feet and my fingers were numb, but the rest was great.
Well, wonderful. Why don't you sit here with me now for a while and we can enjoy the parade, okay?
This year, Woody Woodpecker is out of oil, the only new balloon in the parade.
Well, and you know...
Another balloon may not be able to laugh. We have a new one called Woody Woodpecker. And I think if he could laugh, everyone would know what he's saying.
Well, you know...
He's furnished by Walter Lantz Productions. Wow, it's really something to look at him this close. There's so much bigger than you imagine. You know? Like, look at him.
What am I supposed to say? Who was it that said you never play a scene with a little kid, huh?
And a dog.
And a dog, right? Who said that?
I don't know. Was it Jackie Cooper?
It could have been. You never can tell.
Right.
You're doing it so well. Why don't you go ahead and do the band, too?
In 1983, his creator, Walter Lantz, and his wife Grace Lantz, or by her stage name, Grace Stafford, in a car in front of Woody.
Unforgettable laugh. And following Walter and Gracie is, of course, their wonderful creation, Woody Woodpecker, having perhaps almost as good a time as they are. Hello, Walter. This is only the second year in the parade for Woody, but he's already proving to be one of the favorites among the many wonderful balloon characters that have become famous here on Thanksgiving morning. Woody, as Sarah told you a little bit earlier, 75 feet long. He's got a wingspan 45 feet, furnished, of course, by Walter Lantz Productions. Coming in behind Woody, riding in on the Rocking Lobster, is John Bauman. Now, some of you may not know him by that name, but you do, I'm sure, recognize him as Bowser. Complete with one of the world's more famous laughs, Woody Woodpecker has made his way down to Herald Square, has the distinction of being the widest balloon in the parade at 45 feet wide. Lance Productions. If you've never met Walter and Gracie Lance, you are missing something. Walter does the drawing. Gracie provides the laugh.
Who took that advice and became a superstar. And of course, we're talking about Woody Woodpecker, and here he is brought to life as a magnificent balloon. What a great sight he is. Furnished by Walter Lance Productions, Woody has been bringing his special brand of laughter and fun to the world ever since 1941. I can't do that. Also, for those of you who keep track of these sorts of things, Woody is listed as the widest balloon in the parade and the least popular with trees, by the way. Of course, for all the rest of us, Woody continues as one of the most popular cartoon characters. That's a big woodpecker.
So long.
Hot dog. Well, as everyone knows, stars in the field of entertainment can sometimes be very demanding, except for parade show hosts who are all charming and lovable. Many of them want a fancy introduction when they make their first entrance, maybe a blast of trumpets or thunderous applause. But for this ever-popular fellow, laughter is all he needs, and what a trademark it's been for him. Buffalo and Phyllis don't come back again. Anyway, no, it's Woody Woodpecker, and he's one balloon you'll never see crying, even on the rainiest day, and luckily we do not have one of those. This morning, he's been furnished by Universal City Studios, and he's here to prove that even though his birthday goes back to 1941, he's feeling just as spry and full of fun as ever.
Garbage Patch Gang, that's dynamite. That's fabulous acting. Here is a favorite, Woody Woodpecker. Some of us older kids, and you know who you are, you grew up with this cartoon character. He got the first laugh on us. This is going to make you feel old. 47 years ago. Happy birthday to Easy. We'll get you. Oh, hold it. Knock it off. This guy is a laugh a minute. Anyhow, Universal City Studios furnish him to us, and all the younger kids can grow up with him and know him and love him like we all did. Would you knock it off? Woody. Somebody get that bird. Woody is 75 feet tall, and he's got his own flock of 40 balloon handlers dressed in Woody lookalike costumes to keep him in line. Get out of here. Years of love and affection right here at the Macy State Parade. We're back in business. Woody Woodpecker, about my age, guy who always has the last laugh, is back for his 7th flight down Broadway. Was that you? You're fantastic ventriloquist. That's marvelous. See, look at her. Furnished by Universal Studios of Hollywood, the senior balloon of Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade has feathers creamed and is all set as he goes down Broadway. This famous cartoon character is not one to throw his weight around, at least not while he's Woody Woodpecker here with his handlers. They have a real grip on this fella. I mean a real strong grip on him. A big bird. Sandy, stop that. You multifaceted thing, you. Hey, go get him, Woody. Woody likes the folks. There he goes. Hey, baby, that's terrific.
And from the legends of American folklore to one of the favorites of kids everywhere. I can't do it as well as you, Willard, but it's Woody Woodpecker. He's been in this parade longer than any other balloon you'll see today. This is his 8th flight down Broadway.
He's looking for Al.
Yeah, well, Al,
I
you're
heard
there.
it. Was that Alf or Woody?
I think it was Woody.
I think it was Alf imitating Woody.
This is a rare bird. Believe it or not, this guy stands 75 feet tall. That arm span is 45 feet. Makes him look like he's going to lead one of those bands that's coming down Broadway here. He's furnished by Universal and has a platoon of escorts to make sure he flies right.
A lot of birds in this parade. A lot of birds.
Look at the escorts. I don't know if we've got a shot of it or not, but they're all little Woody Woodpeckers. And they're working hard.
Que pasa? Que pasa?
Oh, look at
I may get to touch
Woody's
Woody.
foot's going to come right here. Almost.
I usually have my foot in my mouth, but I've never had Woody's foot in
Woody's
my
foot in
mouth.
your mouth.
Hey, the best. The best. All volunteers, and remember, these are the folks that put this show together. This is 99% volunteer, this whole parade.
Yeah. Terrific. Oh, look, there's Paddington Bear.
Got no bank. Still, I'd like to express my thanks. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night.
And making his 9th flight down Broadway, celebrating his 50th birthday, is Woody Woodpecker.
Getting ready.
Furnished by Universal Studios in Hollywood and Florida. A favorite with everybody, especially the kids. He's been in this parade since 1982, and usually you can hear him coming from miles away.
I think I hear him now. Stereo mouth.
That's
Love
good,
that
Willard.
bird.
I think you got a second career if things at TV ever slow down for you.
I think that's a good thing, don't you, Dick?
I don't think you're in any danger at all.
I'm not.
No, not a bit. And the folks behind Woody Woodpecker are in no danger either. From our nation's capital, it's...
Willard, I just know you got this down pat. Let's hear it.
You want to hear me do it? Here goes. Ready? Watch this.
There goes my career.
That's Dick Schneider, the truck. I think he needs help. Love that bird, and so do a lot of other people. Hey, quite a ventriloquist. Hey, Woody is furnished by Universal Studios of Hollywood and Hollywood, Florida, of course, taking his 9th flight down Broadway today. You know, Katie, these giant balloons are made in several different sections. So if Woody were to spring a leak in one section, his beakers, whatever, that doesn't matter because there's enough hot air all over to take him upward. Only kidding. The helium would keep him up. Don't you worry about a thing. His beak will not be worse than his bite. That's a little Ben Franklin said. Look up. Oh, isn't that good? Hey! Get him up there, Woody, baby! Those Macy's handlers never let us down. Look at him turn the corner. That's, you know, the only problem there was he could never stop or pass by Macy's without wanting to stop and go in and shop because he knows he gets the best buys in town. He wants to go in and do his Christmas shop.
Woody's looking pretty laid back.
I did the first. Right.
Okay, Willard.
I love it. There he is. Walter Lance's special guy. That's so silly. Gets me every time. You got it. You ready for it?
All right, go ahead. Do your imitation, Willard.
There go the ratings. We thought we were hot. Love that bird, furnished by Universal Studios of Hollywood and Florida. And you know, Woody Woodpecker's back for his 10th flight down Broadway today. Woody's a big favorite with the kids, and all the giant balloons, Macy's Balloon Cruise puts them together in separately sealed sections. So don't you worry, if Woody hits a tree or a building while he's coming down the parade route, he can still fly. What a fabulous bird.
Beauty and the Beast invite you to the castle, and Goofy premieres as a giant balloon when we come back live on NBC.
And Willard, now there's a fine feathered favorite, Mr. Woody Woodpecker himself. Looks like a little slow going for the Woodman. With arms measuring 45 feet, Woody could use a few extra hands himself. And there they are, 35 robust handlers. And speaking of Woody wannabes, Willard, you're on. Woody's sounding a little sick this morning, Willard.
It's cold, man. My vocal cords are froze up. There's an echo
Now
in
that's
this
the
joint.
ticket.
That's the ticket. Wasn't bad, was it, for no rehearsal?
No, it wasn't bad at all. We're starting to warm up here a little bit, aren't we?
Big Daddy will keep you warm. I'm telling you, I'm the Paul Prudhomme, the announcer.
Thanks, honey. What's the temperature today, you think, about?
Let's see, I can check. 38 degrees. The wind is out of the northeast at 15. I'm the slightest idea. Where's Al Roker now that we need him?
Willard, we really should hand it to all those balloon handlers. They're doing a terrific job, and this is no easy task. They're specially trained to handle these giant balloons, which are all 5 or 6 stories high, believe it or not.
In 1994, Woody had a bit of delay. He was originally supposed to be behind the AMC float, which you can tell from this footage right here. But for some reason, he got pushed back behind the Dunkin' Donuts float. The reason is unknown. However, it was good, but sad for Woody Woodpecker. The positive was that Macy's parade was in an episode of the classic sitcom, Seinfeld. In the episode, the mom and pop store. With the footage from the 1992 parade, since it was a show that aired on NBC.
Here on the back. Oh! You popped Woody Woodpecker! Hey, who invited you anyway? You're a troublemaker.
On a sad side, his creator, Walter Lantz, died from a heart failure on March 22nd of that year at the age of 94.
We're on the show, first time after 68 years. We're still in business.
And you know what? Our favorite balloon is coming up.
Walter Lantz, one of my idols of all time, and he's sent his friend over today.
That's right. No, this is Woody's 13th parade appearance, Willard. He's a Walter Lantz creation, as you said. He's sponsored by Universal City Studios, and he's 75 feet tall by 45 feet wide. And Willard, a parade wouldn't be complete without your Woody the Woodpecker.
I love you, Liz.
Woody the Woodpecker in impersonation. Go ahead, Willard.
And all of the handlers are dressed like, and so we have a gaggle or a pride of woodpeckers, I guess.
I think a gaggle is right.
I saw
Liz. The pride of lions.
I saw Liz Torres. I couldn't resist. I had to give her a hug. Excuse me.
I know you weren't paying attention. You were too busy flirting with Liz.
He's such a legend, you know. And we had the Lances here about 4 or 5 years ago in the crowd. Remember, they used to always come and visit and see the parade. And
he's making that dangerous turn right beside us, Willard.
Yeah, he's right. He's right here. Opelika, Alabama, all the way from Alabama.
His final 2 years would come. And after 1996, Woody would be retired after that.
Here he is, the biggest and the oldest, Woody Woodpecker. And he's back at this for his 13th year in this parade, and he is still going. Furnished by Universal Studios, Woody also is having the biggest laugh. He's the largest balloon in the parade. Hey, what? Is that Al Roker or is that Woody?
I think that's the Woodman.
He's twice the height of the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, and he'd love to have a nest in that tree, by the way.
I'm sure he would, Willard.
Give us one more, Woody. I want to hear that famous sign-off that we hear on NBC News every night. That's Tom Brokaw. I'd recognize Tom anyway.
Willard, this next balloon comes from 20,000 leagues under the sea. That octopus. Talk about your classics, Willard. He's back. Walter Lantz created him, and today Universal Studios Consumer Products Group provides him. That lucky bird is making his 13th flight down Broadway. Yes, indeed, it's Woody Woodpecker, the Woodman.
He is my idol, too, Catherine. 35 balloon handlers mimic our 75-foot-tall bird in their Woody look-alike costumes. Woody has an arm span of 45 feet and just happens to be senior balloon of this year's parade. Been around longer than anyone.
Come on, Willard, you have to do it. It's tradition. Woody's impeccable laugh.
Are you ready for this?
Give it a try. You should have wormed your way out of it, Willard. Now let's hear it from the gang in the booth, shall we?
I thought mine sounded more authentic, if you know the truth.
There's always next year, Willard.
More Macy's Parade coming up right here on NBC.
In total, Woody made 15 appearances in the parade's history. At least he didn't participate in 1997. Otherwise he would have been bad news probably. And of course, because of the new rules for the balloon's effect in 1998, Woody would no longer be used for the parade. Just for that balloon if he ever comes back. The last time the balloon would appear was after the 2001 parade, a special Macy's parade exhibit at Universal Studios Orlando, during the holiday season, featured some of the Macy's balloons past and present. And the head of Woody Woodpecker was there along with Cassie, Barney, Rocky and Bullwinkle, Wild Thing, Jimmy Neutron, and Pikachu. As being a parade favorite from the 80s to the 90s, Woody definitely had a great time, that even his creator Walter would be proud. Ha-ha-ha-ha-ha, 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 ha-ha-ha-ha-ha.